Hey everyone, it is Danny, your scrapper on the street, and it is day 4 of LOAD513, and it is National Scrapbooking Day, so hopefully you are all getting lots of crafty goodness in today. Today we had to focus on greed and obsessions and huge collections, and I could have gone in many directions with this. I have an unhealthy obsession with lip glosses and eyeshadows. I have far too many pieces of pattern paper, but the thought of pulling them out of every drawer to photograph them just seemed daunting, so I didn't go in that direction. I have just a lot of different things. I am borderline hoarder, I sometimes tell people, because I just feel like I really just don't throw anything away and I just keep adding more. But I went in a traditional direction for your scrapper on the street. At least once a load, I scrapbook my addiction to coffee, and this time around is no exception, and I created this Never Enough Coffee. And the pictures I chose are 2 Instagram pictures, and they're from a shopping trip where I purchased all these boxes of coffee for the Keurig machine and all these creamers. I'm one person. Mike maybe drinks a cup of coffee a week. I drink several dozen cups of coffee a day. It's a super problem for sure. But I wanted to capture this aspect. I've done tons of layouts where I'm drinking coffee, or I have coffee cups, or I'm brewing coffee, and my Keurig machine has been the subject of many a page. But I wanted to show that every time I go to the store, I pick up a box of coffee, whether it's they have a different flavor I haven't seen before, or it's a new creamer they have out. I tried to pick up new boxes of coffee all the time, and I'm always like, well, I don't want to run out. It would be impossible for me to run out. I have so much stored away. So I used a bunch of Heidi Swapp items on this page. I stalked the Michaels here in Fort Myers for a couple of weeks, waiting for them to get all her stuff in, and when they finally did, I bought as much of it as I could. I took one of her folders, and I have them here. I took one of her little folders, mini folders, and I cut it in half. I just cut it apart. And that was hard for me because I didn't want to cut. It's so pretty the way it is, but I wanted to use both sides so that it was the blue and green to match the little Polaroid frames that are also Heidi Swapp. And so I just cut it in half, and I was like, well, I'm using the whole folder. I cut off just the tiniest bit of this, the blue side, and I stuck it here just to break up some of that pink. And I used her alphabets and some embellishments. The only thing on this page that's not Heidi Swapp are the numbers or Jenny Bolin, the acrylic dots, and the ink around the edges are Distress ink, Tim Holtz. And this is the first time I was using these Polaroid frames, and I had a lot of fun with them. Like, I really think they are super cute, and I loved using the rub-ons and just embellishing the frames. They're a lot of fun, and they're perfect for Instagram photos because they're that square photo, and it kind of lends to that cute frame and filter-ness of it. And then I put my journaling here where I talk about buying coffee all the time. And it's a little off my normal style. I mean, I have my layering and I have my embellishments, but the colors are not my normal style, and the way everything's positioned's not the norm for me. And I think it makes it fun and interesting and not just another coffee layout in my stash of coffee layouts. So there you have it, day 4, and we're rocking and rolling. I hope you are creating lots and lots today for National Scrapbooking Day, and I hope you are having just the best load ever, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.